Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X. I'm your host, VGMKoren, and we're going straight on to the next Sigma stage because it is absurdly late at night when I'm recording this. Yeah, it's like 4 AM where I am now, and now we're in the last proper level of Sigma's Fortress, spoilers, with, this music. I'm gonna stay here for a minute. Just to make a point. Isn't this music gross? And that's the entire thing, by the way. That's the entire song right there. It's just, it's disgusting. Anyways, the third stage of Sigma's Fortress is... Where is my electricity? It's a little lazy, and I'll get into that why it's lazy. Why it's lazy. I'll be getting into why that is in just a minute. But first we're gonna kill... Armored Armadillo. There it is. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, he's gonna go down really easily. Being tired makes me better at games sometimes. Sometimes, however, it makes me infinitely worse. But Armored Armadillo was already dead, even though we used up over half our weapon energy, and... well... It's not like I'm ever gonna use that weapon again. Let's be real now. Now, hopefully this will be the finale of this Let's Play. Now, the reason I say hopefully is because Sigma can be special, and we'll get to the why of that too soon. And I know I'm just leaving you with all these, ooh, we'll get to that soon. But we really will get to how do I mine for that? How do I mine for fish? Wait, I got this. I don't got this. I'm leaving that there. This is why this stage is lazy, because it's basically just a room of enemies and then Maverick rooms. And as you might remember, we had 5 left when we last left off in Sigma's Fortress, and they are all in this stage. So, yeah. This stage is not... I mean... Come on. It's not the most impressive thing in the game, but up until this point the quality is great and the music quality is great, so I guess I can't mock the game that much for one bad soundtrack and one level with lots. Get down from there! I can't hit you when you're up there unless I charge this weapon, which I actually don't know if charging weapons does more damage to bosses. It doesn't seem like it. Maybe a couple of bars more? I'm sure someone will look at the footage. Well, actually, I'm sure that no one will, but you could look at the footage if you wanted to see if bosses take more damage from charged versions of their weakness weapons. But anyway, Sting Chameleon is dead. Just like all the others. We Boomer Kawanged him until he died. Boomer Kawanging people is great. And another empty room. Well, not empty. This room is more or less the point where if you haven't realized that you can grab things through walls, this is the point where the game's like, hey, you know what you can do with that weapon you just had equipped? You can grab things with it. And it's kind of the worst point of the game to actually teach you that mechanic, but oh well. Anyways, with that extra life obtained, another Maverick appears. It's Spark Mandrill, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling you right now, so yeah. We're just gonna do this thing. Oh god, oh god, I screwed it up. I always feel bad for Spark Mandrill. He is the woodman of this of Mega Man X, where, you know, his special weapon, or his weakness weapon, just... You don't even have to aim. Even if you miss with Shotgun Ice, it will bounce, the shards will bounce back and kill him, and freeze him. It is impossible to lose with him with Shotgun Ice, unless you do something really special. Anyways, as we're going underwater, and I walk into a fish, you can probably guess who the next Maverick's going to be. If you can't, it'll be a surprise. A bad surprise, but a surprise nonetheless. This Let's Play has actually been kind of fun to do. I'm feeling contemplative over it now that it's almost done. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's actually been very hard to keep commenting on things because... How? Oh, wait. I can just jump that high. Right. Let me out. Nope. Alright, I'm not going to need this for anything, so... Boomer Kwanging is not very useful against enemies other than Boomer Kwanger. Or, not Boomer Kwanger. Anyways, it's been a hard Let's Play to commentate because I'm so focused on not sucking. It's really hard to commentate when you're focused on not sucking and looking bad, and I kind of realized that when I died to Chill Penguin the first time. It's like, oh, maybe I should pay attention. Followed by, oh, I really can't pay attention. Followed by lots of ice cream eating in between episodes to make everything feel okay. Now, for some reason I'm actually doing a lot better against Launch Octopus than I did originally, but I've always felt, and I don't know why, but I always feel like the second time you fight Mavericks all the way through, they feel a lot weaker. Maybe it's just because you're used to the stages and their patterns, and that probably makes sense. But I choose to believe that you gain a metaphysical power in Mega Man X every time you beat a boss, and when it comes to their Sigma stage, you have domination over them. Or something equally vague and pretentious as whatever it was that I just said. I don't know. I just told you it's really hard for me to pay attention to what I'm saying. Oh my god. Oh, this voice crack. I am older than 13, just so you know. Not that you know by my voice. But this is where you figure out, if you haven't, that there's probably something that lets you get by spikes and lets you break the game. Which I just did. Hooray! And I think this is the last Maverick? I don't know, I wasn't counting. When I was a kid, people always told me, if you Boomer Kwang his nostril enough, it'll come off and he won't be able to breathe fire at you. And I believed them, because I was a stupid kid. But as you can see, that doesn't happen. I don't know. I felt it was relevant to your experience of watching me fight Flame Mammoth. I can never remember his name. I always want to be like Tar Elephant or Tarifant or something. This is why they don't let me name things. I am terrible at naming. But he's dead. And as you can see, once you have all of the power-ups and all of the awesome, nothing really stands in the way of X anymore. Oh man, he left this thing going that way, Conveyor Belt. And as you might have guessed by the fact that we're going through a boss door, it's boss time! What could it be? I mean, last time we... It's a car. It's a car! And actually, I have completely forgotten what it's Tweet 2 for the moment, so I'm just gonna... Wait, no, I remember. Nope, I was wrong. Missiles? No. Shotgun Ice? No. Kwanging? Kwanging! He's weak to Kwanging! Actually, Kwanging plays a massive role in this game level. As you can see, he attempts to fall on you, and it hurts a little bit, but you really shouldn't have taken damage. And then Dinosaur car. People say it looks like a dinosaur. I don't see it. Like, that does not look like a dinosaur. That just looks like a stupid car. A dead stupid car. And that's all for Sigma Fortress Stage 3. Okay. So, with a final fanfare, at least I think this is the last time the fanfare plays, we are going to move on, get another useless password in case you want to play along with me. Play along with me, guys. It'll be great. And fight Sigma himself. This menu music still bugs me a lot. Alright, so, Sigma. Once again, kind of gross music, and there is a trick here I want to show off, because it's very important when dealing with the frustration that is Sigma. These little wall crawlies do nothing but crawl out of their little wall, and then just bounce along, and they constantly drop power-ups. So, if your sub-tanks aren't full, like mine aren't, you can screw up and accidentally cancel your shield. But what you can really do is just stand there forever and farm up your sub-tank stuff, which I'm going to do right now. And usually this doesn't take long, and I may commentate over it, or I may just edit it out. I haven't really decided. Because, again, like, come back! Boop, 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 boop. Hey, a life. Hey. So we're back. It took actually a couple of minutes longer than I thought it would, but that's alright. And we're going to climb this thing in just to show you what I have. I now have 8 lives, 4 full sub-tanks, and we're going to go ahead and equip Shotgun Ice. Oh, so you climb this really, really long staircase, and you finally meet the main villain of the game, in the last stage of the game. He's kinda weird looking. Welcome, I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I don't know why he has that voice. Let's give him a different voice. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. I hate that voice. We're not doing it anymore. Actually, we are. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. So he's basically telling you to kill his dog. Anyways, dog is weak to Shotgun Ice, and is the start of the very frustrating Sigma fights. I hate the dog. I hate the dog so much. I'm so bad at fighting it. And I guess X betrayed Sigma or something? I don't know. Mega Man X has a plot, but I really pretend it doesn't. I pretend it's about awesome robots shooting each other awesomely. Anyways, now that we've killed Sigma's best friend, he teleports back in. Which is... why doesn't... Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good a hunter as I was. Oh, so he was a hunter. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. And with that, he takes off his cloak and reveals he's a Jedi. Apparently. And time for one of the most boring fights in the game. I really don't know what the designers were thinking. You see, what you do is you hump this wall. Then you jump off the wall, and then you jump up the wall because he blocks whenever he's on the ground and slashes at you. And then you jump on the wall. This fight is really tedious, and it's confusing because Sigma has an awesome lightsaber. Like, look at that thing. That thing's crazy awesome. But then you just jump on the wall and... okay, I guess I can show what happens if you're on the ground. He does it anyway. That's right. He does it anyway, and now I'm on the wrong side. I'm never over here when I fight Sigma. I'm going away. I would rather not die on the first Sigma fight. Oh, God. See, this is why I was concerned it wouldn't be the finale, because Sigma fights are frustrating. I took a lot of hits I really, really needed to not take. So, hopefully what's going to happen here is that I'm going to pull out a miracle win, but I'm not too confident. Sigma is actually a very... or, well... I mean, you destroy his body because all his body can do is jump from left to right with a lightsaber in his hands, but his head survives and goes into another head. That's right. He has 2 heads and paws. And I am going to go ahead and use a sub-tank here. So, boop. Oh, that wasn't boop. That wasn't boop. Boop, boop. There's boop. Alright, so... this fight is extremely frustrating as well. So, stand here out on the edge and of his paw, and you will be safe from his attacks. And as you can see, he shoots lightning. He shoots giant lightning out of his mouth, which would destroy you. And he shoots giant fire out of his mouth. Now, if you fall, then you need to wait until... well, you need to wait until one of his hands comes down and picks you up, which can take a while, as you might notice. And yeah, that one hit almost completely emptied my HP bar. That is how Sigma fights go. And if you're not standing at the perfect angle, you will get hit by the lightning that follows. So, what often happens is that you end up on this ledge here, and then it kind of just depends. Like, if he brings you up there, then you can take a pot shot, but this is where you want to fight Sigma. Okay, I'm going to die if I take that hit. Oh god, I keep forgetting what button activates sub-tanks. Oh, Sigma's weak to rolling shield, in case you hadn't noticed by my use of it. And if you hadn't, yeah. So, lightning, he lifts his hand. Now, this fight can be especially frustrating because you can think you're going to win, and because he has no well-defined pattern, it can take a long time for a hand to come down. I've gone for a couple of minutes on end without it actually dropping down before. Which, as you can imagine, is a little bit of a frustrating thing. If you do fall, though, the safest place to stand is in the corner, unless a lightning bolt is falling on you. In which case, I mean, you should use your brain. Lightning bolts falling on you means hurt. And oh god, I hate this fight so much. But we're doing okay. Okay, corners. Yeah, this is the final boss of Mega Man X, by the way. Sigma's true form, his face, well, his face on a body with lightning hands. And I am down to my last sub-tank, which is, crap, kind of unnerving. Nope. It's mostly just a waiting game. Unlike every other boss fight in the game, you really can't afford to rush or just burn down Sigma. You will pay for it. No, I want on you. I didn't want on you like that. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to do this in one try, because I usually die to Sigma 3, 4, 5 times before I actually kill him in any of my playthroughs, and he's being rather generous with his hands right now. Can we pretend I didn't say Sigma's rather generous with his hands? Alright, this is the moment of truth, because even though it may look like I have plenty of HP, I don't, and oh god. The reason I hate the lightning attack is because, unlike the fire attack, if it comes at you, you're pretty much going to get hit. Oh, I almost stayed on the edge there. Thankfully, he seems to be preferring his fire attack in this one. It really is completely random what attacks he's going to do. But we're doing alright, actually. And by we, well, I do mean we. Okay, one more hit will finish him off, but I've been in this situation before and died. So, this is intense focus extreme. Oh no, the lightning balls, I'm gonna dodge them. I didn't. Oh well, I think we're going to kill him. Oh my god, I beat Sigma on my first try on my Let's Play, I'm so happy. I'm going to stare at that explosion. It is cool enough for me to look at. No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. He added voice change, by the way, apparently. Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. Oh, so they were trying to wipe out humanity. That explains a lot. And the castle falls into the sea. Slowly. Very slowly. Very, very slowly as Mega Man X watches. And thankfully he's gone back to blue. Fighting Pink Sigma while being pink is not the most manly of things. Or it is the manliest. Oh, I actually really like this credit song, by the way. But I'm going to talk over it. So, yeah. The war has ended for now, and peace has been... Oh, I should wait until that's, like, almost all the way to the top of the screen. Otherwise I'm going to start making really weird pauses. That'll be far enough. The war has ended for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrifice themselves for the victory will never return. Like Zero, which is a lie. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. Okay. Oh, that's not the end. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Oh god. X, don't be emo. Don't do it. Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Dot, 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 dot. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, that's the deepest thing ever! And I just, like, I clutched my Super Nintendo in my hands, and I curled up with it. And together, I shared X's pain. And now I realize how stupid I was as a kid. So, now you've shared in that. But yeah, Mega Man X, from all power-ups, all upgrades, all bosses, all done. I died to Chill Penguin, and I didn't die to Sigma. I suck. I suck at everything, guys. Anyways, this is actually the credit sequence. I believe... I don't think there's actually a real credit sequence? Maybe? Actually, I don't remember. But either way, you can see all the names of the enemies in this, except it doesn't give them... It doesn't give them pictures to show you which one's which, so you kind of have to guess. But with names like Skyclaw, and Scrap Robo, and Dig Labor, how could you ever be confused as to what's what? Mega Man X is one of my favorite games of all time. I absolutely love it. Cheesy ending and all. Bad. I don't like the Sigma fight at the end, but I think everything else is pretty much perfect. It's got perfect balance. It can be very hard if you're only doing an X-Buster stage, which was an achievement back when, you know, achievements didn't exist. And it also has, well, the paths and the armor upgrades, and really, the game could be as easy or hard as you made it. I made it fairly easy on myself. I used all my sub-tanks, I used all the upgrades, I used all the weaknesses. Don't have to play like that, and back when you're a kid and in the 90s and you have like 4 games for your game system, you learn to love everything and every possible combination. I always really liked how they showed the Mavericks here kind of in ghostly after images, like these are the ghosts of the Mavericks, and I was like, wait, they don't have souls. And then I realized that Mega Man X was about machines trying to find souls. Oh, that makes sense. Anyways, Boomer Kawanger, best Maverick in the game. And yeah, this is actually, by the way, a throwback to the first stage of the game, except the highway isn't exploding and neither is the city. And yeah. Aw, Zero, we see you and remember you, because you died. Died. And with a random shot at something we don't see, and you as Mega Man X. That was always a way that the 90s ended games. It was amazing. You were a title player. You were the main man, kind of. Oh, there is an actual credit sequence. Well, I guess I'll stay around for this and do my normal Let's Play denouncement. It was a fun Let's Play. It was really hard to do, actually. Like I said, even in this episode, sometimes it's really more beneficial for me to concentrate than talk, but when I do that, I start talking about the weirdest crap. And I hope that doesn't bother you, because it's probably going to keep happening. Next Let's Play I do, I plan on being a little more laid back, a little more casual. I plan on getting my update schedule back on something resembling decent, and I apologize for it not being that way, and I thank everyone for sticking with me. If it wasn't for you guys, seriously, I would not be doing this. All of you subscribers are the best people in the world out there, so don't you forget that. I will be doing another Let's Play. I have everything set up for it and ready. It's just... it's gonna be an interesting one. I'll put it like that. Oh, is that the end of the credits? Oh. Okay. That was short. I guess I kind of got used to credits being 20 minutes long in my other videos. So this game was really fun, and I guess I'm gonna have to really talk fast about to get all my thoughts out and blah 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 blah. It was fun. I love you guys. Hooray, forever. Now there's something that happens if you stay on the screen for a minute. At least, if my childhood scarring remembers correctly, there is. Or maybe you have to press A. I'm gonna press it gently. Nope, doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm going to wait here until the thing happens. Anyways, this is the end screen where most people would be like, oh, I'm so happy I played, and all of that. But there's something that happened. There we go. Alright. Scary music starts. You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. And I believe that's oh wait, no. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon. Sigma had 3 different voices in the span of 15 minutes. I am a terrible voice actor. But this is actually where the game ends. It ends on really creepy music and Sigma staring at you. Can I make that go away? Sigma, go. No, I can't. Alright, well, we're gonna end on Creepy Face then. Thank everyone so much for watching, so much for your likes, so much for the subscriptions. It really keeps me going when doing this. It's all because of you guys. Thank you so much again, and I hope to see you in the next one.